Chapter 14. Part 1. I finally wake up. I hear piano music in the background, and when I fully open my eyes, I see the TV still has the movie I put on last night. It keeps on replaying over and over to restart the movie, showing big letters saying, "Play movie, bonus features," and scene selection on the huge screen. I must have fallen asleep watching the movie without realizing it. That's not only what I see, and for some reason, I feel eyes watching me. I'm startled by a tall figure standing next to my kitchen counter, all dressed in black and wearing a leather jacket. It takes me a while for my drowsy eyes to know who it is. "Chris. Well, what are you doing here? How did you get in here?" I ask, my voice still sounding heavy from sleep. "Through the door," he sarcastically says. "And today is when we were going to study, unless I got the date wrong." He raises his eyebrows. "I totally forgot we had to meet at 11. I pick up my phone from the end table to check the time. It's 11:30. Shit. How do I always end up waking up late? Wait. How did you get into my house? And please don't say, through the door, again," I say when I slam my phone back on the end table. It's not his fault, it's mine. I could slap myself for waking up so late. "Your door was unlocked," he says quickly. "You don't knock?" I ask with annoyance. "I did, but you didn't answer, so I tried your door handle." "I saw you asleep, and I didn't want to wake you," he says plainly. "Anyway, I let you sleep while I played with your dog here," he says immediately when he bends down to pet Sadie. Sadie really does like him. I guess I was in a deep sleep to not hear knocking at the door. Usually, my dog would bark if someone knocked, or maybe she did, and I just didn't hear it. He must have been here watching me sleep for a long time, like 30 minutes, if he got here precisely at 11. "So, you like to watch girls sleep? Is that one of your hobbies?" I tease. "Not until now," he teases back with a smile. I look away from the remark he made. That was creepy. "Okay, change the subject, before it gets any more awkward. You can take off your jacket if you're staying," I say when he quickly removes his jacket, revealing his muscular body contrast underneath his black shirt. I remove my eyes from his body before he sees me gawking at him, and I start to search for the remote. I can't find it, so I stand up and go turn off the TV manually. "Would you like something to drink?" I ask out of courtesy. He stays silent and does not answer me. Does he have a frog in his throat or something? Why is he not speaking? I turn to see his eyes are wide and his mouth forms a perfect O. What's the matter? Why is he looking at me that way? I glance down. Oh fuck, I don't have any pants on, I'm only wearing my shirt. The shirt is not too revealing, and the hem slightly goes above my knees, but still, I have to pull it down to cover myself. This is embarrassing. "Would you excuse me? I need to go freshen up. Or I need to put on pants," is what I meant to say. "Help yourself to whatever you like to drink, I have water or tea," I tell him before I disappear to the bathroom. I quickly take a shower, not even washing my hair, and brush my teeth. I turn off the faucet and move the shower curtain to the side to realize I didn't bring another set of clothes. Shit. This is what I get for waking up late and not locking my door. I grab a towel off the rack and wrap it around my body. I say a little prayer to hope he's not outside my bathroom waiting for me. Thankfully, when I open the door he's not, and I rush to my bedroom to get dressed, putting on a black shirt and my black sweatpants. I love to wear black, but I love when Chris wears blue. It brings out his beautiful eyes. When I always think of anything blue, I think of him. Ever since I saw those eyes, I can't keep my mind off of them. I go back to the bathroom to brush my hair, and after debating whether or not I should wear my hair down, I finally decided to just put it up. Since my hair is stubborn as always, I might as well put it in a ponytail. It's easier to handle if it's tied. I look into the mirror one last time, before going out to see what Chris is up to. When I return back to the living room, he's sitting on my couch drinking a glass of tea. I can see his Adam's apple as he chugs the rest of the tea down. "It's about time," he mocks and puts the glass on the end table. I ignore that comment and go sit beside him. "Do you mind if I had some tea?" He asks when he lifts his bag from off the floor and pulls out his textbooks along with his computer. I didn't notice he had brought his bag, but then again, I was not paying attention before. I was too preoccupied with a blue-eyed boy watching me sleep. I still can't believe he came into my house when I was asleep. This man can be very frustrating and intimidating all at once. No. I told you to help yourself, so don't worry about it. Do you want to sit at the kitchen table? So, we can work better, I ramble. Sure. Anywhere is fine with me. Thank goodness he cuts me off short, so I won't continue to talk anymore. I talk too much when I'm nervous. He makes me nervous. Why do I become a mess when I'm around him? I realize I have to get my things in order to see what we need to study. I stand up and head to my bedroom when Chris stops me. Where are you going? He asks. He seems confused. To get my notes and my laptop, I tell him. Geez, would he like to follow me? He doesn't need to know where I constantly am. You don't see me running away. Oh, is the only word that comes out of his mouth, and a frown line appears. Why is he upset? Confusing man. To stop myself from dwelling over this, I go retrieve my bag from my closet. Once I walk back into the living room, Chris is already sitting at the table with his laptop open and waiting for me. Okay, I think we would start with the ecosystem in which marine life survives around. I assume this would be on the exam tomorrow, I insist as I sit down. I take out my notes and show him what I wrote down. He nods and takes my notes from my hands, scanning them. You have nice handwriting, he smirks. I scrunch up my nose. Thanks. But I was writing fast, not my best work. That was not your best work. His voice becomes higher when he repeats my words. My handwriting looks like shit compared to yours. I laugh when I open my computer and wait for it to start up. I need to get a new laptop, this one takes too long to reboot. There are a lot of things I need to get, I just need to save up enough money in order to get them. When my computer finally turns on, I check my emails because Mr. Young sends us our assignments or has it where we can review what we worked on in class that day through email. It's convenient. He's one of my favorite professors. Okay. It looks like he sent us notes on what he's going to give us on the exam tomorrow, I say as I scan through the email. Yeah, I see it here. Should we test each other on these notes? I ask. Sure, he shrugs. He probably doesn't want to do it the way I want to, but this is what I can only think of. I never study with anybody before. When I study I test myself, so I thought we should test each other, but if he has another option, I'm open to doing anything. He doesn't say anything, so I take it upon myself to ask him questions to test him on. I glance for easy questions to ask him, first. I got it. Marine biology classifies species based on. I ask. He should know this one, Mr. Young has been discussing this in class, lately. This shit literally sucks. Not what I was expecting. He corrects himself. I mean, I just want to be out in the field, with the animals. Not studying it. Me too. I agree and he grins. But in order to be out in the ocean, you have to study them before you go into the field. Life is not easy, you have to work hard to get what you want in life. He sighs. You're right. I just wish life was easy. How are you so smart? I giggle. I'm not. I just work hard. Well, to me you are, he smiles warmly and it makes my cheeks warm. Thank you, I return a polite smile. His smile disappears and he quickly looks away, going back to staring at his computer. Did I do something wrong?